What are you going to be collecting in rent? What's your asking rate?
I don't have it right now because I turn over right now. Danny, I tell you the truth because I'm in the
Tell
middle
me
of
the
it right
truth.
now.
How
I
much
might
is he
turn over
paying?
home. We have to talk about later. No, not right now.
You
Right
speak
now.
at least two
Yeah.
languages, Stanley. You're a smart guy, but someone mumbling and
No.
saying things that don't make sense. You
That's-
won't tell me what you want because you want more, and you won't tell me what you're collecting because it's none of my business. Yes or no?
Hey, how are you?
Never felt better, never had more.
Hear from you. Yeah, I know, but I know I didn't. I don't have anything to tell you right now. But he still pay me rent. Danny.
Sure, sure. Well, look, it's been 3 months since we
Yeah.
talked, and so I want to make sure I stay in your ear. Also,
Oh, of course.
do you maintain? You're running the laundromat now, or you have a tenant there that pays rent? You said
Oh.
so. The music store. We
The
went in there.
tenant.
You've got this place is bad. You know that, and
Mm-hmm.
the place is always filthy. The parking lot is dirty. The store itself is an eyesore, but that's the inside. The old equipment. They've removed a machine or two to do work on it, and they put a laundry cart in the way. That's dangerous, dude. You're going to get a call from the police department that some kid got hurt, and that scares me. That's something I just want to put in your head, that you can't put a trash can and a laundry cart, and then you've got 220 electric and gas and water back there. Kids play hide and seek. They get out from under mom's skirt, and now you've got a lawsuit on your hands. It's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah.
Go in there and tour the facility.
I already told them, but yeah. I know. I would like to someone, take over and do a facelift too. I don't mind because I told him, but he don't want to do it. I think he's on that way.
You know that he's never going to spend a penny. He's in that phase where he's taking the profit.
But why not? Hey, have you talking to him? You wanna take over from him? Why not?
No, I don't, because he's going to want me to pay him.
No, you just tell them, just say, like, I mean, those machines workless, nothing. You know what I mean?
100%.
You know that.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's right. This way you can talk to him instead. To me, I like to someone know what they're doing rather than, you know what I mean?
But Stanley, you have that working relationship with your tenant. I didn't even know it was a man until you said he. I don't know who they are. I've done this so many times. My modus operandi is to call the landlord and discuss a lease with you. I don't get into the sticky widget of dealing with the operator. If he has term, he has what, months or years remaining? He's not month to month, is he?
He's a month to month only.
What are you doing, Stanley?
He is. What
are you doing?
He don't. Hey, no. Before I tried to sign him every time 5 to 5. After the 5 year, he don't want to renew. He don't want to sign anything. I don't know what in his mind because he having the wife is sick. That's why I think I don't know what he want.
You're a good man, Stanley.
Yeah, he don't.
You're a good man. You make for a good landlord, a good person to do business with, but this business, I guarantee you, let me temper that comment. I can almost guarantee you that this guy doesn't have insurance in this place. So if he doesn't have liability,
he do.
You think? So you've seen his liability policy?
Yes, we do. I have that too.
When's the last time you stepped foot in the laundromat?
Been couple months, yeah.
They've pulled out a piece of equipment and someone is going to get hurt. They made no effort. Sometimes you see a little black plastic over that thing, which is horrible. In this case, they put a trash can
they did.
And a cart.
I had to go down to take a look. No, let me ask you, Danny, how many stores you have?
36.
How many?
36.
Yeah, but you got a franchise or you got
No,
what?
there is no working franchise for laundries. It's a cash business when it's done right. No, I'm not some executive sitting in a corner office calling you from a franchise. My partner Brent and I
No,
will
because
be signing this lease and giving you the rent.
yeah, because I don't know what's your company's, what's your background. I want to know. So
Great. So ask me some questions.
yes,
Stanley, I can email you.
that's
I
right.
can send you before and after pictures. I can give you addresses. You can crawl up our ass and look at it. But brother, you own this building. You want good
Correct.
tenants. The music store, we've talked to the guy in the music store. He's all pissed off about this laundromat. You want to elevate your business.
Yeah.
You want to elevate your building and your holdings and sleep well at night. You have to have a good tenant in here. That's me. You realize that I'm going to spend money on
Yeah.
equipment. We need to retool this store. Why am I calling you, Stanley? Why do I want this space?
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering. So that's why not many people call me
Stanley,
interesting on that.
why
That's
do I want the space?
Uh-huh.
Why do I want the space?
Why?
Because it's already a built laundromat. The infrastructure, the gas, water,
It's
and
true
electric.
because it's a grandfather that. Yeah, they already grandfather. That's why he don't want to leave. That's the problem.
He
Danny, I talked to
doesn't
you.
want to leave. He doesn't have a lease. He made up his mind
Yeah.
when he told you he's not going to sign a new lease. He's done. You and I can sign a lease contingent on the exit of the tenant. It can be signed, sealed, and delivered. And then you go to your tenant, whomever he is, and say, you've got 30 days to vacate. That's not a bad thing. Or a kid gets killed in here and you end up losing your building. I don't have a crystal ball.
Yeah,
How big is the space?
I
What's
know.
the square footage?
19, around 19. Yeah,
The footprint is good for us.
1900.
On a 15-year term, I need to sign a 15-year lease. What are you going to be collecting in rent? What's your asking rate?
I don't have it right now because I turn over right now. Danny, I tell you the truth because I'm in the
Tell
middle
me the
of it
truth.
right now.
How
I
much
might
is he
turn
paying?
We have to talk about later. No, not right now.
So
I have someone
you
right
speak
next
at
to
least
me.
two
Yeah.
languages, Stanley. You're a smart guy, but someone mumbling and saying things that don't make sense is still someone mumbling and saying things that you don't know what you want to collect from me because you think I'm rich and we're going to pay you over market rate.
Oh, no.
That's why you don't. Okay, so what's the rate?
No, we don't. We always go for a market rate. I have
What's
a
the rate?
management too. Right? If I
I don't care about your
What's
management
the
company.
rate? I
I'm not
don't
going to
even
deal
know
with them.
because-
I'm dealing with you.
It's you and me now. You understand? We gotta take care of each other. You understand?
no.
So let's
you
play a
have
game.
to,
Yes or
because I
no?
don't-
You
that's-
won't tell me what you want because you want more, and you won't tell me what you're collecting because it's none of my business. Yes or no?
Yeah, right, Danny. I don't know the market rate in Maryland for this
What
kind
are
of
you
building right
collecting
now
now?
because I'm in the. Right now, only like 2,600.
Only 26. Well, we're not going to pay that. So you're doing well. Keep him there.
Mm-hmm.
Keep him there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can show you the
Great
check.
job.
When you come in. Yeah.
I don't want to see the check.
So
I believe
that's
you.
why.
Hey, Stanley, what's
Yeah.
the difference between me
Yeah.
and your current operator?
Because I want a better image, of
My
course.
height?
You're goddamn right.
Everybody like to have a better image. You know that.
I'm talking about dollars and cents, my friend. What's the difference between my partner and I and your current operator? What is the difference?
Because I never seen your operation before, Danny.
Imagine a brand new, beautiful, bright laundromat with white paint, no ferns, and new equipment. We bring
Well,
Hip,
what's the
Speed
name?
Clean,
What's the name
Dexter.
of your laundromat?
I will email
What's
you.
the name of your
I will email you. You want to hang up the phone and go Google me? Do it. I will email you. Okay. If we take
Okay.
over this
Okay.
operation, it's going to be a separate LLC for Maitland, Florida. There is no franchise.
Where you
I'm not-
out? What's your
I'm not with
where you live?
McDonald's.
Because you're not the only one who interests the spot. That's why I tell you.
Oh
Because
my
I don't
God!
know what I'm
Stanley, we're done. Stanley, 5 seconds
Yeah.
ago, you said no
Yeah.
one's interested, bro. You know, we keep notes. We're out
No,
of
I
winter.
never say
We're out
that.
of
I never say that.
We're out of Winter Park. I'm going to send you an email. Here's the thing. The difference between me and your current operator is the debt service on new equipment. You understand? So every month I'm going to be paying down
Well,
new equipment.
any-
Go ahead, interrupt me.
Everybody would do that.
Your current
the
operator
other
isn't?
line. No, I say the other operator in 434. I don't know. I talked to that guy too. He is doing very well on 434. I forgot what's the name of that one. I just couldn't. That operator is a very good operator.
Are you
too,
saying that you own another
But
building
anyway.
Are you saying you own another building with another laundromat in it?
No.
So what's the number you're throwing
talked
out?
to the owner. I didn't throw out any number. I just, I didn't offer you or throw out any number for you. Yeah, I just curious. Every time you call me, I'm busy, but this time I have a little bit.
You
want
seem
to
really
know a little about
relaxed. I'm glad you're not busy. Stanley, if I were you, when my
I
head,
am.
if I were you, when my head hit the pillow at night, I would say, I got to take the trash out. I need to change my oil in my wife's car. And well, goddamn, the biggest thing I need to get done is get a new tenant in this horrible, filthy, disgusting, decrepit laundromat where is the tenant your cousin?
No.
Yes or no? Okay.
Okay.
Is he a good friend of yours?
I have to go.
Now we're. Hey, listen,
No.
Stanley.
Yeah.
Do the right thing. Call me back
Hello?
and let's negotiate.
Okay.
Goodbye. What a fucking turd. What a fucking lunatic.
That was fun, though, to listen to.
Oh, I'm glad it was fun for you. First and foremost, we call this guy 9, 10, 11, for 4 months. For 4 months, basically every week, week in, week out. Now, listen, for the cheap seats out there, everyone thinks, my new clients think, they're going to put a phone number in front of me, we're going to call, and the landlord's going to be all chipper. They're either going to say yes, no, or indifferent. Half the battle is getting them to pick up the phone and talk. He said it himself. Oh, the reason I never can talk to you is I'm so busy. Make sure that you write down everything was said on that call, because that was a cavalcade of bipolar. That was a glimpse into the mind of a bipolar, and I mean it. God bless him. Speaks at least 2 languages. He owns commercial space, although it is a slum lord spot. And he knows enough to say, yeah, well, that's none of your business. What's the space? 1,900 square foot. Good. It's a good footprint. How much do you want to collect? Oh, I don't know. And why? You call people out. Stanley, you won't tell me because you want to go check into the area and see how much you can possibly squeeze me for. Period. Right?
Yeah. I mean,
What's the
that
guy
area's going through revitalization. So, I mean,
and then
his best bet would be to demo the building.
What's the guy paying now?
20, he told me when I was talking to him last year was 25, 26, sounds about right. But the previous operator, because I had tried to purchase this before we started working together. And
wait a minute.
Yeah.
This might be on YouTube right now. So what did you do?
So back about a year ago, before I started working with you, I tried to purchase this. He wanted $375,000 for this space. For the operator did. And I'm like, you're out of your mind, right? These Dexter machines are from 2005. And I walked away. Enter Danny, we start working together on this. That's how I know a lot about what's going on in this space, is because I had talked to the current operator. Don't want to talk to him anymore.
So let's just give this guy the benefit, without using names, let's give the operator the benefit of the doubt. So Clyde here, who owns the place, if he still had any remaining runway on his lease 1 year ago, it was 12 months. If
he did not have any runway. He told me, the current operator told me that he was month to month at that point in time. And that it sounded like they had a very strained relationship between the operator and the landlord, because he came in, the landlord bought the property, jacked his price up.
It's certainly not strained because he's not willing. Now, do we have Stanley's email?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I'm going to text him when we look. There's certain things that you must do in negotiation. You must. You never give the price. You never start with that. MSRP on a new car is their starting point, and they've already lost because we know that's what we will not be paying, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Never hit on the most beautiful girl at the bar. I mean, there's certain rules in negotiating, right?
Yes, absolutely.
The minute that someone says, I gotta go, I'm going to be the one to hang up. Oh, Stanley, please. Can you imagine? If you think this isn't a handshake, it is. If you think this isn't some thing of ours, it is. I like Stanley. I have the utmost respect for someone that is good at doing this thing. He's not good at it. The fact that he asked several times, what is your background? I said, I'll email you all that. He never gave his email address. When we hang up, I'm going to text him, and I'll put it in the Google document. Bottom line, the headline is, you've got some poor, stupid son of a trying to sell a $375,000 laundromat in a 1,900 square foot rented space with no lease. And you might say to yourself, well, that's just one story in the Naked City. But what have I done? 6 of these in the last month where it's the same exact scenario? If I called Stanley and said, how much is your rent? How many months does your client have remaining, your tenant? He wouldn't answer. Instead, you have to play the game and massage them and tell them what you want to do. And the true fact is, somebody's going to get hurt in this store.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the bulkheads are not even covered either. Like, I don't think I have any pictures of that, but you could very easily, a kid could very easily get, behind the bulkhead there. I mean, you can see into them. You can see the rotting sewer lines. I mean, the power, everything.
When I get his email, I'm going to include that photo because when I put his feet to the fire and said, when's the last time you were in here? He stammered and stuttered and said, a few months. Nah, it's probably been years.
I'm pretty sure this hot water heater's got a few more good years left in it.